What's up? It's Keith Kelfis. I know this video is kind of dark. Sorry about that. Q&A. Clayton Roberts asked me a question on Facebook, and when he asked the question, I was like, dude, I know exactly what you mean, and I was there. So, bro, your question is, when you find yourself in the beginning, you're talking too much to customers, sharing too much, you're getting too close to them, and it's messing up like the work relationship. Don't quote me exactly if I'm not getting your question perfect, but how I interpreted it was stuff like that. Just kind of like insecure with new clients because you're in the state of neediness because you need money. I'm not saying that's you, but that's how I was, and I'm just gonna go with it here. When I first started my business, if I look back at how I acted around clients, and dude, I'm not ashamed of myself, but I would be ashamed of myself. Just, you know, the feeling of shame, like, oh my God, I can't believe I acted that way around clients. Why did these people gape me? Like, that's how I was, dude. I was so insecure that I would stick too long after getting paid and try to talk more and try to ask them questions and just try way too hard. You ever hear that? Someone say, you're trying too hard, bro. Like, you're just trying too hard. That was me. I was trying so hard that it was obviously insecure, obviously just too deep, and I would share personal stuff just too much. It was unprofessional because I was scared out of my wits, right? I didn't know how to draw the line between, hey, some people this comes natural for, but in the beginning, I didn't know how to draw the line before. Hey, I'm wearing a company shirt. My job is to be professional. Here's the line. Do the work, get in, get out, and the customer appreciates that when you just do the work, get in, get out, do a good job, smile, maybe a little chit-chat, but in and out. Boom. You got shit to do. Your next job, they're like, I like that, you know, because the last landscaper they hired, what was he? He was wearing a raggedy t-shirt and dirty tennis shoes, and he would just talk, and they're like, man, that guy talks too much. He's crazy. And I'm not trying to make this about me. I just want to know so you can relate. If you go through any of this stuff, I want to let you know you're not alone, and business owners don't admit this stuff, right? When they're successful, when you're successful, you forget about where you came from, and you're just like, what? Of course, Bill, of course. Like, I'm serious here. I felt so ashamed of myself because it hit me and a lot of time had passed. Oh my God, I did talk too much to the customer. I expressed insecurity. I was terrified when I was telling them the price, and I was tripping over my words, making excuses, and they didn't care about that stuff. They didn't want to know that. They just wanted their landscaping done and their windows clean, right? But expecting a customer to relate to your struggle, or hoping a customer will feel where you're coming from, or hoping the customer will understand that you're trying to grow your business and please support me in a hard time, that's bad business to communicate that way, and it's only going to attract needy, codependent type customers. Now, there is a magic. Now, after everything I just said, there is a magic to being new in business, because I got one customer, call her Mrs. Pilar, one of my first clients. She said she felt an energy from my business card, my business on Craigslist, and this lady became like an important person in my life. She was a client that actually showed up on my wedding day and put all the boutonnieres or the flowers on all the tuxedos, and amazing human being, and now is like a friend of the family. And if it wasn't for me being open like that and being receptive, then this lady wouldn't, be there. Sometimes you meet really cool clients like that. Also, in the beginning, I met a client named Rich. He does real estate, and this guy is a friend of mine and a mentor of mine, and I really look up to him. He's taught me a lot. He's coached me a lot on the phone. He's a business owner because he saw that I was new and wanted to support. So if someone's new and you're new and they want to support you, but I also want to suggest, I know I'm going on and on here. It's just hard not to tell the stories. To gain the discernment and the distinction and the ability to kind of draw the line and get the hint. If somebody's not interested, or you just can feel it right away, hey, get in and get out. And you will get to the point really soon where you don't got the time to chit-chat and you're in and out. Maybe you chit-chat in the beginning with a customer for 15, 20 minutes to get to know them, and then you don't do that anymore. You just got to know them. But I do understand what you mean, the line between you find yourself, like you can't even help it. It just comes out of you, and you get in your truck, you're like, damn it, why did I do that again? So we've all been through that stuff, or maybe a fraction of us. I know I have. So it's normal. And you become aware of it, and then you work your way out of it onto your next struggle and challenge. Thank you very much, and thank you for asking questions. I don't get to the Q&As as much as I'd like to. I got a million things going on behind the scenes, and maybe one day I'll just sit down for like 6 hours and do a whole bunch of Q&As. All right, Keith Kalfas, over and out.